Super fans of superheroes and sci-fi and so many other genres are descending upon San Diego this weekend for Comic-Con 2025. An estimated 135,000 people are expected to attend through this weekend, and many of them dressed in elaborate costumes for the pop culture phenomenon filled with stars, panels, and special appearances. George Pinocchio with our ABC station in Los Angeles is there covering all the action. George, what are you hearing from fans there this year? What are they most excited about?
Well, I would tell you, Ike, thank you for having me, that they are basically excited about everything. This convention hall is 460,000 square feet. They walk up and down it for days. There was just an autograph signing from the folks involved with The Simpsons. So Matt Groening was here signing and drawing pictures for people. Every hour there's a different signing or a sighting of a star maybe in a booth. So it's really all about just the sights and sounds, because so many people are dressed up in elaborate costumes that a lot of the conventioneers ask to have their pictures taken with their fellow Comic-Con goers. And so that's what it is. If you look down, as I am right now, at all the people, they are looking a lot of times at each other, but the lines never stop, Ike. It's like being at a Costco and everyone wants to grab the samples. You can't go very fast, but while you're here, you get a lot of chance to look around and see what's offered.
Not much elbow room there, George. Now, you're talking about the stars. I gotta say, there's a whole bunch of anticipation for Star Wars creator George Lucas making his first Comic-Con appearance tomorrow. And he even caught up with Luke Skywalker himself, right?
I did, very much so. I'll tell you about Mark Hamill in a moment, but you know, George Lucas is not a big talker, so for him to be here is a big deal. He's coming because he wants to talk about the Lucas Museum of Narrative Arts, which is going to open in Los Angeles next year. There'll be a panel with George Lucas and others. Queen Latifah is moderating, and they're going to talk about illustrations, the importance of them, and the narrative arts, and not just all the stuff that's happening today in the technical world, but we're going all the way back to hieroglyphics. So it's going to be very interesting. Hall H is the place that fills the most people. I'm sure that George Lucas will have standing room only crowds to see what he's going to say about this museum, or perhaps Star Wars, because Star Wars is up and down this entire convention floor. And I talked to Mark Hamill just yesterday because he's in a new movie based on a Stephen King book called The Long Walk. He plays a bad guy here, but when it comes to Comic-Con, he knows basically that he's a legend in this world. And so I asked him kind of what it was like if he perhaps tried maybe to walk the convention floor. Well, listen to what he says, because it's not possible.
You know, I love the fans. If it weren't for them, I wouldn't be here. But when you go down there, they sort of swarm, and you're stuck. You know, you can't just do one selfies. You have to do 50,000 selfies. That's the law.
So he stays away, I guess. He has to.
Yeah, I'm sure he probably wished he had some
stay away,
Jedi powers to work his way through the crowd there, George. Now, I got to ask you one more thing. There are a lot of things for fans to spend money on. What exactly have you been seeing?
Well, I've been seeing people carrying, this is a medium-sized shopping bag for this place. There are some that are twice as big, and if they are twice as big and you see someone with one, they've packed it probably all the way and they have a second one. So it's like adding one or two more people to the crowded floor. If it is for sale, they are buying it. And there are things as little as pins, comic books. There's one here that's worth $500,000, and then there are plushy toys and t-shirts, and really people will buy what they can, and they are spending a lot of money here. One woman told me her Comic-Con budget, $10,000 for merchandise. Another guy on the smaller side, $1,000 a day.
Oh, George Pinocchio, thank you, and please don't spend all your money. We need you back here.